So most, the first influential thing that inspired me to want to teach was probably, I love children. I love watching them grow. I love watching them learn. And I just wanted to be a part of their journey. I wanted to inspire children. I wanted to see children who were struggling or in special education. I wanted to see them master what they were struggling with. As a parent of a student who is in special ed, and I saw how passionate his teachers were, and that's really what inspired me the most. Like their passion and how much they care for him, and they really take his education and just make it a personal. It's personal for them. They want to see him learn. They want to see him conquer certain things that he struggles with, and I guess just seeing teachers be so passionate is probably what inspired me the most to want to teach, number one, and then wanted to focus on special ed, number two. The next question. Working, I would say probably maybe something along the lines of like creating assessments or creating plans, like basically like help creating lesson plans. Also creating coursework, for students that are English language learners. Also, I would like to do a lot of networking with teachers and maybe create like just a place where teachers can network, share ideas, share stories, anything that helps the students. So that's something that I would like to do. Mainly the coursework. Create the coursework and create the plans. I've seen situations before where students are basically doing busy work, because a teacher may need that time to focus on something else. And then I've seen students who, not necessarily ESL students, but students who were in special ed, and they probably should have had something that would be more closer to their level, but they were given kind of busy work along with the other students. And so I just want to be, I would say mainly creating coursework. That would be like the main idea that I would be interested in, besides teaching. And lastly, my professional goals: become a special ed teacher. So primary, kindergarten through third grade, that age range. The reason why I want to teach that age range is because those students are, they're that kindergarten through first to second, like they're growing up, and they have a certain level of independence, but they still need that certain nurturing. And it's just a fun age to teach. They're funny. They are I love the way they're independent, they're sweet, they're growing up. And I just, mainly, reason why I want to teach special ed, the main reason is because students, when you are a special ed teacher, you have so many hats. One day you might be a psychologist. And I mean, not really a psychologist, but one day you might actually have to deal with something besides teaching. Because the student may come to school and they're totally upset about something that happened someplace else. So they can't focus. They're upset. In order for them to be able to learn, they have to kind of sort through what's making them have those feelings. So to me, I hold special ed, I hold that goal so close to me, and it's so important to me because there are so many students out there that need strong teacher role models. Special ed, you'd be surprised how many vacancies there are for special ed teachers. And then they play a huge role in, the student's journey. And I've just seen so many instances where special ed teachers the student just really relies on their support to get through the day. Because the teacher has 25 other students. The special ed teacher, their role is more, they have more time, they spend more time with the student. They kind of can know what's going on. A teacher's not going to be able to pull away from the classroom from the other students and kind of see what's going on. But a special ed teacher, they can kind of get to the root of what's kind of going on, and I just really, and then they play a lot of roles for students. So yeah, and then hopefully at an inner city school where the help is much needed right now. So that would be mainly my goal.